Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. KYs.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to porn. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Peace and blessings to Allah's mighty 5% nation, the God's earth, to all the human families of the planet Earth. I bid you love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ KY's Allah, aka the Kato, the Back Superhero. Welcome to another episode of Real2reel360. We got a good one for y'all this afternoon into the evening process. So we got a young man here that's been doing his good things up here, and he's blazing the trail for himself. And we're going to get in to know his story. But first, we got to get in and bring our co-host with the most so we can bring him on out right and proper like. So let's get him in. Let's go.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
You on mute, Joe.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. What is going on today? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Real2reel360. Today we have a great episode with a young man that's coming straight out the SIP. But he's on the road all the time, but he's coming straight out the SIP. You got to show love to my peoples out here. So, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for my man, my brother, Breeze, Mr. Do2much. Let's get it in.
What up with y'all?
What's happening with you, bro?
Out here working, man.
Now, if you don't mind, give our followers, likers, and subscribers a brief overview of who Mr. Do2much is.
Yes, sir. Like you said, man, my name is Breeze, Mr. Do2much. The only hand-scraping son of a gun and Southern Soul, man. Just an up-and-coming artist, trying to make my way in the game. I'm out of Philadelphia, Mississippi, a little small town. You know, like I said, just trying to make my way in the game, trying to keep giving these folks good music and good performances, man, and just keep my head down and keep moving forward, man.
Now, you said you was from where again?
Philadelphia, Mississippi, a little smaller town, you know.
Yeah, you know, little casinos and stuff is running around
yes,
over
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a little bit, you know. I just wanted to make sure my co-host heard you correctly, you know, that you were from, you know what I'm saying, the great state of Mississippi, you know what I'm saying, and Philadelphia, Mississippi to be exact.
Yeah.
We about to go there, ain't we? We about to go here.
So K, show your love.
This is what
you
we
know
doing
what I'm saying?
again. This is how we gonna start the show off like this here. All right.
We're gonna show our love. You know,
we gonna go ahead. We gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just let this one ride out because he's in the truck, so I ain't got time. I'll put him in the hot seat in a minute, but we gonna ride out.
Hey, I want you to show the same love that you showed Jay Shanae from Rolling Fork.
Listen, everybody in Mississippi know DJ KY's got love you. I'm gonna give y'all the hardest time anyway because great things come from out of Mississippi. But I'm gonna hate. If you don't let me hate, Mississippi won't be great. If you let me do my job, Mississippi was going to run the mob. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, Mississippi got some big things popping, man. You know,
There you go.
we're doing our thing down there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So when did you start out in Southern Soul?
I started Southern Soul in 2022. A lot of people kind of forgot or just don't even know. I started with a group. Me and one of my best friends, you know, we started a group called Jay and Breeze. That lasted a couple months, and then, you know, I had to, you know, do things on my own back in June of 2022, and
Mm-hmm.
like I said, it's just been going up ever since. Just trying to make my, you know, get my little slice of the pie, make a name for myself.
Mm-hmm. Now, coming from Mississippi, what is it about Southern soul and the blues that resonates with a lot of artists from Mississippi?
Uh, I think, like I tell a lot of people, it's one of them things that we grow up listening to. Like my grandma, that's what she played. You couldn't turn no rap on, you couldn't turn no R&B on. She played the blues and she played 70s, a little bit of the 80s. She ain't play no
Mm-hmm.
90s music, none of that. Unless it was Anita
Mm-hmm.
Baker or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is. You grow up loving it. It's kind of like truck driving. I drive truck. That's
Mm-hmm.
what we grow up on. That's what we grow up doing. And so
Mm-hmm.
blues is in is in everybody down here, and I'm glad I was able to get into it.
Right now, because I was going to ask you, when did you start actually singing? Like, did you grow up singing? Did you grow up singing in a group?
Nah, I didn't grow up singing, man. I know that kind of shock people sometimes, but that was one of them things. Like I'm very introverted, so at first for me, getting out in front of a crowd and singing, that's just something I didn't want to do. But as far as like my musical career, it really started with rap music. Everybody tried to be cool back in high school and everything. I tried to do my little rap thing, and that kind
Mm-hmm.
of brought me out to where I was able to get in front of people, learn just the production side of music. And so, but as far as singing, man, no, I never. Now we sung in the choir, of course, but that was,
Mm-hmm.
everybody was singing in. But as far as getting out and singing by myself, no, I never did it until college.
But you ever had the desire to like one day to say, I would like to do that at a young age, or like you said, it just fell forward to you when you got towards
Yeah,
college?
it kind of fell in my lap, man. I never thought I'd be a singer. Even though I knew I could sing a little bit. I ain't no Sir Charles or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I knew I could sing a little bit. But it just wasn't something I just wasn't interested in it. I wanted to be a rapper. But like I said, everybody got their steps in life they got to take, and that was just kind of my path, and it led me to Southern Soul.
Who were some of the rap groups that influenced you?
Man, Pretty Ricky. Back when I was in high school, Pretty Ricky was hot. And that's actually what got me into singing because their music was so popular. They had to sing in the group, and I was in a group called Most Wanted, and we was all rappers, and we ain't had no singing. I'm like, man, I could do a couple. We could do, we could do a little something, try to compete with Pretty Ricky there. So I started singing, and it was like started with one record. Next thing you know, damn near everywhere I was on, I was singing. So, and it just went on from there.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what I'm saying, as a Southern soul artist, who were some of your influences that you had growing up? You know what I'm saying, as singer. You know what I mean? Because, like you said, being in Mississippi, that's what you listen to. So, who were some of the individuals that influenced you or had you? You know what I'm saying, that you listened to the most?
Jonah Taylor, I listened to Jonah Taylor the most growing up. But like I said, back then it wasn't something I was dreaming of doing. It was just something I love to do. But as far as right now,
Mm-hmm.
somebody that I was listening to, man, Arthur Young. Arthur Young did and at the time I was driving trucks at the time. Like I said, I've been driving 14 years. So when
Mm-hmm.
Arthur did the Funky 40 sitting in this, like I'm sitting on my steering wheel right now doing that Funky 40, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, that dude can sing. And he looked around my age. And but
Mm-hmm.
fast forward to when he dropped his album, me and my homeboy was listening to his album. And that
Mm-hmm.
was something I was like, you know what? I think I could do Southern Soul. Because I always thought Southern Soul was just for, you had to be like 40, 50, 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize, it was young cats in this game. So, man, shout out to Arthur
Right.
Young. He was one of the ones that made me, that gave me that confidence to be able to say, you know what, I can do it.
Now you know what, Ja.
Definitely shout out to Arthur Young.
Uh,
I have
Hold
to
on one
give
second,
you.
okay? Hold on. I want to make sure I shout out Bars and Hoops Radio is in here with Tisha
Okay.
8 a lot. You know what I mean? Make
Okay. What's
sure
going
I
on,
shout
Tisha?
out our
Please.
family. Yeah. Now, what you were
Yeah.
saying, Kate?
I have to say this from this is something that I've noticed since we started the show and had
Mm-hmm.
artists come on. Uh, one of the
They're from
most
Mississippi.
no, not just from
Oh, okay.
Mississippi, but all the
Okay, I
artists
just
we've had dealing with Southern Soul and to even certain R&B groups, the
mhm,
most number one named artist that they mention
mhm.
has always been
Johnny
Johnny
Davis.
Taylor.
Johnny
I
Davis.
just want to
Man,
say that.
Yeah,
it's some
yeah. It's
it's
always
something
been.
about his
Yeah,
music, man.
you
It
know,
just touch you, man.
and for me being from the city, I've heard Johnny
Mhm,
Taylor in New York in my house, thanks to my elder brothers and stuff like that. Um, didn't know too much of him at the time growing up, but I did hear his
mhm,
music. And then when I understood him coming out of with the Soul Stirrers with the legendary Sam
mhm.
Cooke as well and all that,
Right?
that's when I started paying more and more attention. But his now when I would go down south to South Carolina visiting my grandmother, that's all I heard. Johnny Taylor,
I'm telling
B.B. King,
Mhm.
all the blues giants back then. So it just dawned on me. I
Yes,
just had to think about that. All the artists that we did have on, come on, paid homage to Johnny Taylor.
Oh
Much
yeah.
respect.
definitely, definitely. Shout out to Rick Outlaw, another one of my
Rick
brothers out there in
Lord Lord.
Mississippi doing his thing. You know
My
what I'm
boy.
saying? Yes, sir. My boy Rick Outlaw, and happy belated birthday, man. I saw the
Hey,
video clips, man. You did it up. Should have had K down there DJing. You know, Calvin would have had him set out there straight. You know
yeah,
what I'm
what's
saying?
going
Little,
on, man?
little, little turtle. Now, as a young artist, coming into the game, what has been some of your early, since you've been in about a couple of years, what are some of your greatest memories of performing as an artist?
Oh man. Uh, there's two that's tied into each other. Like I
Hmm.
said, I started in a group, and we had our differences, and I went on and went on my own, and I just really I was about to give up.
Hmm.
I didn't want to do it no more, and
Hmm.
I ended up doing a show well, it wasn't even a show, man. It was I did a little performance on the sidewalk with another guy outside of a cigar shop in Meridian, man. We on the sidewalk. This is Juneteenth, 2022, and
Hmm.
that was my first, time singing by myself without my boy. And so I did that, man. And I said Arthur Young a while ago, but a few blocks away was Arthur. He was on the big show. They do a big Juneteenth in Meridian every year, and he was on that big show. And I just felt,
Yeah.
man, I felt so proud of myself at the time. And then fast forward a year later, 2023, I was on the big show. So every time I talk about it, what I'm saying, I get emotional about it because it's like you can see the transformation in a year from where I started to where I
Hmm.
was in 2023. In that year. So I was on the big stage. It's kind of crazy how that happened, but those two are my biggest memories so far doing this. So it was good, man.
Yeah.
One of them big moments.
Now, now I have to ask. You know, what I'm saying, when did you start writing music? What was I understand that, saying, rapping and saying, you have to get your, saying, you got to get your pen together for your rap game, but
Right,
rapping and singing is two different things. So
right,
how did you learn how to write a Southern Soul record?
right. Like you said, I think that come with time. Because you writing rap music, you writing about a whole different thing. You writing about
Mhm.
something completely different. But
Right.
like I said, in college I started singing, and that transitioned into R&B music, and so that's a little closer to
Hmm.
Southern Soul. And I got a
Hmm.
little older, went through some things, put myself through some things and all that. And so naturally, with me being a
Hmm.
writer, I was able to put that on pen and pad, and that's one of them things that helped me, write Southern Soul music. And then just me being from the South, and with my experiences in the South, it's just something that really came easy to me.
Hmm. Now, being again, being from the South, there's different takes on certain records and certain things. And as a artist, where do you want to take your music? Where do you see your music taking you in the next couple of
Mm-hmm.
years?
You know, easily said, man. I want to be the best and so, man. You know, that's my game. That's the end game for me. Because getting into it and seeing a lot of the other artists and what they're able to accomplish, you know, I want to do the same thing. I want to be, you know, when they talk about all the, like I mentioned Johnny Taylor, I want somebody to mention me like that one. You know, when y'all mean, hey man, how you know, where did you get your, you know, all this love for your music from and all that, man? That guy Breeze Mr Breeze2much. I want to be mentioned like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be one of the best. Johnny Taylor was one of the best. BB King was one of the best to ever do it. You know, and I ain't gonna stop until I reach that. You know, so it's about just continue to making good music, you know, great performances, and making connections with you know, with people that love and support you. You know, and so shout out to everybody out there, man.
And definitely, most definitely. Now, you wrote a song called Big Old Girl. What is it about the big old girl? Because I noticed that, you know what I'm saying, you got to be to something to do something. You got it's about the BBWs in Southern Soul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
what
you
is it
know,
about the big old girl?
Mississippi, we got the biggest people in the world. That's what they say. We got the biggest people in the biggest nations or something like that. So we used to seeing them big old girls. You know what I'm saying? And, hey,
Right.
I tell people all the time, they be thinking I be playing, but I'm serious. I like big women. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it is what it
Right.
is. You know, but
Yes,
that's what
sir.
it is. You know, down in Mississippi, we got love for big women. You know, big women pretty too. Big women got it going on
Okay.
too. You know, so I wanted to make something for them to feel good.
Oh,
You know. So, you know, it seems like they've been listening to
oh
it. We
yeah,
got
they
like
make.
over 200,000 streams on that thing. So it's been doing good.
Ooh, over 20,000 streams. Oh yeah. And you're gonna eat good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get off into hey, you might have to pop in, pop back out, Mr. Do Too Much, because if you got a phone call, it's gonna mute you. Hey K, why don't we get off into Big Old Girl?
All right.
Yeah. Listen up, girls. If you 180 and up, holla at your boy. Come on. Cause not only do I love cougars, but I love me a big old girl. Tell them, hey, I need a big old girl with some big old thighs. Where my big girls? Where my big girls? Cause they know how to ride.
Be calling me, man. They know I'm big.
Big juicy girl who loves to get it on.
Oh, I thought I had to say
let me bury my bones.
Do not disturb.
Ooh,
yeah.
big girl, no, she
Oh, now it's on. Man, I thought I had it on.
Them big girls, yeah, they know what I like. You with your pounds, baby, give me a bite. So tonight, baby, it's just me and you. So you already know what to do. I need a big old girl with some big old thighs. Where my big girls? Where my big girls? Cause they know how to ride. Show you they ain't scared. Them big girls, yeah, they know what I like. You with your pounds, baby, give me a bite. So tonight, baby, it's just me and you. So you already know what to do. I need a big old girl with some big old thighs. Where my big girls? Where my big girls? Cause they know how to ride. Baby, let me work on you. If you a BBW, baby, let me rub on you. If you a BBW, baby, let me love on you. If you a BBW, let me put this bone in you. I need a big old girl with some big old thighs. Where my big girls? Where my big big old girls. Now I'm just a big man looking for a big girl, you feel me? And if you know how to bend that thing over and work it, I'm your man. I need you to fry me a big batch of chicken, man. We can go back to the room and do what we do. You feel me? I just need me a big old girl. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're bringing it back, K? Hold on, K. You're bringing it back?
Yeah, shout out to
K,
Black
you're
Craft.
running
You
it
know,
back
he made
on
that
it, K?
track for me. Shout out to him.
You know what I'm saying? K, I thought K was finna run it back. I said, oh, he might need him a big old girl the way he about to run it back.
I'm good, sir. I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? Get you some fried chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got all that in the bag of chicken, baby. I'm golden.
Just saying. Our sister Miss Drill's in the building. And yo, that new single you just dropped, Miss Drill, Stepping Out, is fire. It's fire. It's fire. Thank you for sending it, matter of fact. But when you wrote that song, what was it like about big old girls to make you just want to write a song about them?
Well, you know, like they always say, man, big girls need love too. Man, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I try to make music for everybody. Well, especially all the type of women that I like. You know, I like
Mm-hmm.
big girls. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against big girls. So, you know, that's
Mm-hmm.
just what it was. Man, I wanted to make something for the big girl, make them feel good. You know, and then, you know, when I'm at the show, hey, I get them up in front of everybody. Hey, let them know you sexy, baby. Let them know you got it going on. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. So, you know, that's basically what that was, man. Just trying to make them feel good and let them know, hey, Bree, look, if he don't want you, hey, come to Big Daddy, baby. Hey, hey, I show what to do with it now.
Ain't no problem with it.
Yeah.
Man, I understand, brother. I understand.
So
But
how is it with you managing on the road versus along with doing your shows or the recording time? Because I know truckers be on the road a long hours, so forth and on. So how do you balance that time when you get the time to make it right for yourself within the studio? Do you stay actually in the studio, or you got your own equipment and so forth and so on? How do you make the ends meet for you with that?
Ooh, it's tough because I leave out on Sundays. I don't come back to Friday. You know, and it could be any time on Friday and get back home. And then 95% on Saturdays, I got a show. And, you know, I try to rest my voice as much as I can. But, you know, I got the studio right there at the house. You know, I went, you know, throughout my college and all that and learning how to do mixing and mastering and all that stuff. So I got the studio right there in the house. So, man, I get up in the middle of the night. If I got something on me, you know, I got to get it off of me. I go in the studio. And most of the time, most of my songs come from right here sitting in this seat. Driving down the highway, I you know, do my voice record, and by the time I get home, I already know the song, so I can get it done, you know, within 30 minutes to an hour. I can get the whole song done. I'm done.
Okay.
I got it uploaded. So it's tough, but it's one of them things, man. Hey, man, it can't be easy. Because if it was easy, everybody be successful in Southern Soul. But this thing, man, it ain't easy. But I can tell you, as soon as I can sell me enough albums and get enough streams, oh, y'all ain't gonna see me in this truck no more. Next interview, I ain't gonna be in this truck. I'll be sitting in my palatial status somewhere, sitting back chilling with the horses and my cows and all
right.
that. You know, that's what I'm
Claim
trying
it,
to
fam. Claim it, fam.
Hey,
That's what
I'm
you do,
claiming
baby. Claim it, man.
as an independent artist, and a truck driver, entrepreneur truck driver, how hectic is it for as the promotion and marketing of your music? There's an echo somewhere.
From my end.
You
Yeah, I
got your
think so.
phone. Just turn your phone down just a little bit.
Can you hear me? You still hear it?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. What was the question again? You said what was it?
As an independent artist, how hard is it to market and promote your music, being that you're in the truck 5 days a week?
Oh well, the biggest thing I use is social media. I just continue to try to educate myself on promotion and using different type of tactics to gain people attention, because you know everybody got a short attention span now. You know, so you try to try to find the best use the best marketing strategy as you can, and the number one thing is being consistent. You know, like doing this right here. You know, I'm on podcast. I'm doing radio. You know, I'm doing different type of ads. Anything that I'm doing, you know, I've even been on billboards. I don't pay for billboards. You know, so you know, I dig out of my pocket pretty deep, and I try to put it behind me. You know, I invest in myself, and you know, it's just one of them things where if you don't invest in yourself, if you don't promote yourself, don't depend on somebody else to do it for you. So I pretty much do all my promotion and everything, and it's tough, but it is what it is.
Now, when you actually use the billboards, do you use the digital ones like Flipkart and all of those where you can utilize wherever, you know what I'm saying, there's a digital
Right.
billboard in the country? Okay.
Yeah. I try
Okay.
to I try to use the digital ones because that way you can get more feedback with those. You know, on how many times it was played and all that. And I try to focus in on areas where my analytics say people listen to me the most here or whatever. So I try to use my analytics to tell me where to put it. But if I'm having like my show, I had a show March the 2nd. You know, I want to put up an ad for that. You know, I put it directly in the city where it's at, or maybe I put it in surrounding, you know, cities or whatever. So, you know, it's pretty cheap. It don't cost that much money, you know. So
Right. Because
try to use whatever I can.
that's interesting because I've spoken with a lot of people and I have directed a lot of people to do that, especially in an area that they haven't performed in before, so people can at least see the face.
At least, yep.
And
See the face.
and that's a great marketing tool, especially if you don't utilize commercials on the radio.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what was it about going that direction that put that light bulb on for you?
You mean
Like made
just
you
using
think
the
what made you
billboards?
think of that? Yeah, that
But
for its promotion.
like I said, man, I think a lot of people forget about the old way of doing things. You know, they think of the new way of doing things, but billboards is an old tactic as far as promotion and marketing. And it's just something I thought of, and I didn't know about the digital billboards at the time. It was just me, like I said, I'm always researching and trying to find new ways to get my name out there, and I just run across it. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Let me try it, you know. And I had people sending me pictures. Hey man, I just seen you on a damn billboard. I'm like, yeah, you did, didn't you? Okay. So yeah, you know, so it was just one way. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool, you know. And like I said, that's now I can't have my boots on the ground like I want to because I'm in this truck. Like you said, you know, I can't be. I don't go out and shake hands until I'm at the shows. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I can't do. But other than that, man, that billboard thing, it works. You know, people get their eye on you. They wonder who was that guy on that billboard. You know, so it's worked out.
Man, that's a beautiful tactic. Right now, Kate, let's go into our little commercial break that we have for Ebony's original fish fry out of Greensboro, North Carolina.
Shout out to DJ Chelsea in the mix.
Yeah, DJ
Shout out
Chelsea in the
to
mix.
Chelsea.
Shout out to all those who is on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and X. Let's thank y'all for tuning in with Real2reel360.
Absolutely. Here we go with the commercial flow.
Orders ready. And normally I have different flavors, but this right here, this is peach. The rest you want strawberry. Alright, so strawberry.
right, all
Yeah,
right.
thank you. Peace, peace. But so who produces a lot of your music for you, Mr. Do Too Much?
I do all the well, I do all the writing and the in
Uh-huh,
studio producing. As
uh-huh,
far as beat producers, I do go with a few guys. Flow
uh-huh.
Beats. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but
Yeah,
everybody
we
know what
know
Still
Flo.
With Her. Still With Her.
Uh-huh,
You know, he did a
uh-huh,
lot of what's his name, Uncle Daddy stuff. You know,
uh-huh.
uh, actually the Big Old Girl song came from Slack Tracks. That's Jeter's
Uh-huh.
producer.
Yeah,
Uh,
out in Louisiana.
yes, sir. Out of Louisiana, Cougar Trap. That was made by
Uh-huh,
D4. Man, so
uh-huh,
I mess with a few guys, man. You know, long as it sound good and I can write to it, you know,
uh-huh,
I'll use it. But as far as everything like that, and now my boy, shout out to Big Mel. You know, I got a new song coming out called "Find My Peace," and
uh-huh,
you know, he's one of the guys that helped me with different backgrounds,
uh-huh.
and all that. You know, cause you know he's gifted vocally like that. You know, so shout out
Yes.
to Big Mel. He be helping
Uh-huh,
me out. You know, he's the ultimate vocalist. So,
uh-huh.
but as far as that, man, I do all the writing. I produce all my own stuff. So that's a good benefit.
Now shout out to Big Mel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Big Mel.
yeah, yo, it's amazing how brothers, you know what I'm saying, Big Brothers is bringing that sultry sound back to the game because he can blow, you can blow, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's amazing and been trying to get Mel, but you know Mel don't like doing interviews, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Him and
see, he
Arthur.
tough, man. You got to stay on him, man. I
Yeah.
be old, but he a
I
tough
be
he a tough cookie to crack. You got to stay on him about it, you know.
You gotta stay on Mel, man. Yo, shout out to Big Mel, man.
Yeah,
And shout out to Arthur. You know what I'm saying? Arthur Young is about the same way. They don't like to
yeah.
do
Arthur the
interviews,
same way.
but you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? But as a as a artist, you know, do you've done a few trail rides.
yes,
And
sir.
what is the experience for you performing at a trail ride? I think it was the Big Three. Mr. Midnight's in the building. Shout out, shout out. I think it was the Big Three. I think you was on. I saw a flyer one time. You was on there with the
Yeah,
Big Three coming out of
I
there with
think
Big Yayo
back in October.
back in October. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was how was that for you?
Man, you know, naturally, man, I'm a rough dude, man. I'm from the country. I'm rough around the edges. You know, I ain't scared of
Hmm.
no dirt. I ain't scared of no. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't scared of no snakes, but I'm outside, man. That's just me. You know, so when
Hmm.
I'm at the trail ride, man, it just feel like home. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I gotta perform on the dirt, if I gotta
Hmm.
perform on a goddamn boat, wherever, it's fun to me, man. It's just
Hmm.
it's an amazing experience. Like for all the artists out there, if y'all ain't performing at a trail ride, take a promo, do something. Get your ass to the trail ride because you'll never forget it. You'll never forget it. Man, I get there early too. I get there early. Me and my mama and my boy Mr. Split, my sister, we get there
Uh-huh.
to the trail ride early. We got the grill,
Uh-huh.
feet kicked back, man. We chilling, you know, and until it's time to perform, and then I turn them up on the stage. You know, and I don't leave. I don't leave till the lights get turned off.
Man, listen. I just think about me and my brother's experiences at them
Man,
trail rides, man.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know what I
Definitely
mean?
something.
It's some good food, good people, good drink.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Good entertainment. You know, at the trail ride, this a family friendly events. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And
right.
it's just amazing to see that many people in an area with no issues. That's like no
Yeah.
issues.
That's right.
You know what I
No
mean?
drama.
So that's a beautiful thing. No drama. You can take your
Yeah.
kids, you can take your wife, you can take your grandma. Y'all, everybody can go right there and get their line dance on. Now,
Mm-hmm.
now, Mr. Do Too Much. I gotta ask this question: are you out there line dancing too? Cause I can't do it. I
You
can't
know, man,
line
look,
dance.
man.
I can't
Unfortunately,
get it
man,
together.
I ain't a good dancer. I can't dance. Now I know a few of them, but
Uh
that's about a good 10% I know. The rest of that stuff, man, that cowboy boogie, I just be looking at people like,
huh.
what? How you doing that? I can't do it. I can't dance,
Man.
man. That's one thing, man. I keep telling people, if I ever learn how to dance, y'all asses in trouble. Ooh. I can't dance. I can't do it, man. I just do my little two step or, my little shimmy or something. I hit them with that, but that's about it. I can't dance.
No, I can't dance neither. I can't do none of them line dances. Now I can do my two step, you know what I'm saying, all day long, but them line dances I can't get it. I think my brother was trying to get it at one point. I don't know if he got a hold to it. I don't know if
I
he
catch
got a
a
hold
few.
to it.
I catch a few every now and then, but I ain't about to do all that other stuff though.
Man, I tell
Too
you,
much.
I tell you what, I can't even electric slide, so you know that's a bad thing. And that's been out before we were born. So now, what are some artists that you would love to do music with?
Oh man, I just talked about it, man. Miss Jody. I would love to do a song with Miss Jody. Um, oh man, Cecily Wilborn. I would love to do a song with her. Um, let me think here, man. Oh man, I think my boy, hey, Sweet Johnny James, my boy Sweet. I'm,
Oh,
I'm, I'm
sweet.
gonna get him. Hey, well, look, me and him got to get together on something, man. And I'm talking about it. Got to be crazy though. It got to be.
Oh,
It got to be out the
if
world.
sweet is on it,
It's gonna
if
be
sweet
crazy.
on it, it's gonna be crazy. Sweet on it.
I want something where they gonna be ready to kick our ass out of Southern Soul. Hey, so shout out to Sweet, man. Hey, look, I've actually I done spoke with him about something before. I ain't jumped on it just yet, but that's something that's a possibility. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's a few of, but yeah, definitely Miss Jody, man. I would
Man,
love to, man. I would love to do a song with Miss Jody, man. Oh Lord, called the hot seat. Oh,
yeah,
something I don't
that,
know, mm,
that
mm,
would
mm.
be fire right there. But I'm gonna
Man.
tell you,
Shoot.
you mess around and get a song with Sweet Johnny James.
Yeah,
Oh, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna
it's
be
gonna be
off the
crazy.
meters. It's gonna be something serious. And then I could just imagine him performing it. Because if you seen the video when he performed
I done seen it live several times, and
several times.
several times I done seen that joke live. Man, that joke crazy, though, boy. If I could move like Johnny, they
Yes,
be in
sir.
trouble for real too. If I get my legs up and like Johnny, why shoot, boy, them joke be in trouble. They knew not to give me no legs like that. I ain't lying.
Hey man, shout out to my bro, man, Johnny James, man. Yo, he's a good dude, man,
Yeah,
and
that
he
joke can flat
works
out
hard.
perform, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Red Boy and all in his camp, Miss Hollywood,
Yeah,
Calvin Taylor, all of
right.
them that's up under Sweet Johnny James, man. Them some great artists. Miss Hollywood, that would
Yeah,
be a great collaboration with you and her. Uh,
she got the
and since
she got the
you like Johnny so much, we can get Calvin. Get you
the
with Calvin in the
the
studio.
she the one with the Alabama, what is it, Alabama Wildcat?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Is that the
sir.
one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
like that song.
Yeah, yeah.
And Calvin, hey, Calvin, say that joke, man. That joke is same, no man.
Yes, sir.
Calvin used some of Johnny's music on his latest song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
I'm about
goodness.
to go check it out.
Oh my goodness. He is slept on. And that's hard to say. You know what I mean? Shout out to Calvin Taylor, you know what I'm saying? And just for him coming from that lineage, he is
Mm-hmm.
truly slept on as a artist,
Right,
man, when it comes down to music, because he puts out a lot of great music. You know,
right.
something in the milk ain't clean. All that's great music. But as a artist, uh, who are four individuals that you could say that if you know what I'm saying, are in that spoken in that same category, you feel that you made it.
Um, man, four guy. I know it's three for sure
Mm-hmm.
that I look up to, man. And then a lot of ways I get my style from. That'd be Arthur, Jeter,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
Yayo. Them three guys right there, man. And I'm gonna throw my boy Big Mel in there, man. If I could be spoken in the same sentence with them four guys,
Mm-hmm.
why, hey, I know I'm good. And that's current guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But ultimately,
Right.
if I could be in the same sentence as Johnny Taylor, like I said, when somebody doing a podcast 50 years from now, and they say,
Mm-hmm.
man, who was the artist? And somebody say, Breeze, Mr. Deuce, that's what I want. That's what I'm
Right.
striving for. Just to be one of the best to ever do it.
There you go.
That's what I'm
There
trying
you
to do.
go.
Now
Yeah.
I tell you, it's funny because you named three of the top trail ride artists in the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you start speaking of trail rides and stuff like that, it's Jeter Jones,
Hmm.
Big Yayo. You know what I mean? Those names hit you right off the top. And then you talking about Big Mel. What is it about their styles of music that and big and Arthur Young? I'm
Oh, for
sorry.
you.
Yeah. What about their music that resonates the most with you?
It's for me, man. Is I just call it that it's that country style of music, right? But it's also just like music that just make people feel good. For most of my music, I just want people to get their ass out the seat and get up
Mm-hmm.
and have a good time. We don't work all week, man. It's the weekend. It's time to have a good time, man. And that's just how their music resonates with me, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And that's just so seeing them, it's like that's how I want people to feel. That's how I want how they make me feel. I want to make people feel like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, we all got kind of similar looks or whatever. So,
Mm-hmm.
but like, as far as Big Mel, you know, I can't make music like Mel. Mel got a completely different sound and different style than pretty much anybody in the game. Like you said, he bringing back soul music. I really ain't no
Mm-hmm.
soul artist like that. You know what I'm saying? But just just the person he is, and what he done been through to get where he at. That's what inspires me. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, big shout out to Big Mel and big shouts out to all the artists out there that's doing their thing, man. Like I said, Jeter, Arthur,
Mm-hmm.
Big Yayo, man, Big Mel, man. They inspire me every day. I listen to them all the time. Them the guys I listen to.
What is it about individuals going through pain and struggle that pushes them so hard when it comes to the music?
For me, what the way I see it is like with anything. When you go through stuff in life, from the time you're a child to your teenage years to when you're an adult, you constantly gonna be going through stuff. Somebody gonna go through something a little bit harder than you, and
Mm-hmm.
you the type of person that's always lifting yourself above that. And
Mm-hmm.
as far as music, you gonna go through shit. You gonna go through things.
Mm-hmm.
And if you somebody that want to be the best, if you somebody that want to be at the top, you're gonna rise above all the stuff that's going around. Everything that's going on in Southern Soul, everything that's going on in your life, you're gonna rise above it and try to fight your way to the top. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. Try to block out all the negativity, keep my head forward, stay out of all the bull that's going around, and just
Mm-hmm.
try to make my way to the top, man. Because there ain't no other way. I refuse to just stay where I'm at. I can't stay where I'm at right now. I'm in a good position, but there's a better position to be in.
There you go.
So
Right.
that's basically
Right.
how I look at it.
Now, I noticed, like, with a lot of individuals who come from Mississippi, I mean, there's like a legacy when it
Yeah,
comes from artists that come from that area. And every artist, great artist that came from that area went through the struggle. Uh,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Heartache when it came down to just being in the state of Mississippi.
Mhm.
And how do you feel as a young artist taking on that legacy of some of the greats coming from that area?
And that's how I look at it, man. Like, I feel like if you really want to be at the top, if you really take music serious,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be under pressure at all times. You know,
Right.
that's just how I feel. I feel like I'm under pressure, and as soon as you get comfortable, somebody like me gonna whoop, go
Mm-hmm.
right past you. So I don't ever want to get comfortable. And
Mm-hmm.
just that struggle you going through, man, is always something that you struggling with, and you constantly fighting against, and like you never get comfortable. So Mississippi people, we made tough. You know what they say, built Ford tough, but we
Mm-hmm.
we built Mississippi tough, man. So
Let me
that's
ask
just
you,
how it is. That's life.
let me jump on this Mississippi thing real quick.
Yeah, go ahead,
Since
go
you
ahead.
Oh
said
Lord. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
how important is it to you coming from such a great state that produces pioneers of great music and blues?
Say,
Mhm.
say it again.
Hold
Say
on,
it
hold on.
again.
Be quiet.
Say it
Be
again.
quiet.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Pioneers that came before to set the trail. How important would you express to everybody within Mississippi? And I hope that everybody hears me from wherever you are to pay real close attention. That how important it is for you to make sure that you honor and remember those legacies that set forth so that other people can remember that it started with the legacy, legends of Mississippi.
Right, yeah, man. It's very important to me. Like I said, it's something that I take very, very serious. I don't know if everybody take it serious.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if everybody take it serious, but I take it very, very serious. And I try to be the best at everything that I do. That's basically what it is. And for me, if if you're not taking it serious, you got to go on, you got to get on somewhere, because you don't want to embarrass somebody like the big guys in the game. You want to keep
Uh-huh.
uphold, you want to keep lifting the game up, you want to keep lifting Southern Soul up. If you
Uh-huh.
can't do that, man, y'all got to get out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, well,
But
Ja, do they got a museum in music
That's
hall of fame that
Malico.
came?
I
Is
think
it Malaco?
Malico, and I know that they have something that they do during the Jackson Music
It's Jackson
Awards.
Music Award. Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah, I ain't
that
too sure about the museum. I haven't been to the museum.
it's not exactly a museum. It's just Malico Records was one of the very first uh, blues Southern Soul record companies. So it's always been a staple. You know what I'm saying, for Southern Soul and blues, and had some of the greatest artists come through there,
Right.
from the Tyrones to the Johnny to the Lil
Hmm.
Miltons. So you can go through there and they get you a tour, and you can see
Okay.
all the plaques and stuff on the wall and things
Yeah.
like that at Malico, because Malico is still pumping, whether people realize it or not.
Mhm.
Malico is still pumping.
Now, what
You
part?
know,
What part is Malaco in?
it's in Jackson.
In Jackson? Okay.
I need to check that out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Jackson.
All
Now
right.
I know they got they turned the studio into a museum up in
Mm-hmm.
Muscle. I think it's Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't had the opportunity to go up and check it out, but that's where Johnny Taylor recorded a lot of his music. And so I've been meaning to go by.
Uh-huh.
It's a pretty good little distance from where I'm at, but I got to go by and check that out. But now I got to put that Malico thing on the list. I need
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot closer to me, So I need to check that out.
Also, too, I want to shout out Johnny Taylor, because Bill Street is finna put his star on that walk of fame in
Oh,
Bill
okay.
Street, and
Oh,
that's
man,
going
that's
to be
beautiful.
major.
Yeah, yeah,
Shout out to T.J. Hooker, shout out to Calvin. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Taylor family for
yeah,
that
right.
great honor for them. But I tell you, we got some more music. Normally, we would have put you in the hot seat. You sitting there in the truck. I don't know if my brother wanted to see if he can get you in the hot seat, but we would normally would have put you in the hot seat. You know what I'm saying? To see if you could really, you know, sing that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because being from Mississippi, that's a lot of weight on you
A
when
lot
you're
of weight
talking
to
about you can
carry right
sing.
there.
Yeah,
You
it
know what I'm
is.
Yeah,
saying? So, but
yeah.
we gonna jump into do the The cougar.
The cougar trap.
What is it about the cougars?
Yeah.
Man,
What is
hey,
it?
them cougar got it going on. Like I tell everybody, man, I like my woman with some seasoning. You know what I'm saying? So them cougar got it going on. You find the right one, man. Hey,
Look,
I done ran into a few, you know.
I just give it an
I done
you
ran
done
into
smoke on
a
it
few
too
of them.
good.
I ain't gonna say no name, you know what I'm saying? But them cougar, man, them cougar, they know exactly what they want. You know what I'm saying? They know that they done been through that. You can't fool them. You can't fool them.
There you go.
You know, so shout out to all the cougars out there that know they still got it going on. I'll let you
So-
boy.
so-
Y'all,
so-
y'all get
watch
right in
this.
touch with me.
Without-
Call me.
Without saying no names, what was the age process for what you consider your cougars in the dealing?
Well, they say, you know, anybody that's, you know, 10 years older than you, so I'm 35, so, you know, up to 45. I like them a little, hey, 50, 55. Hey, as long as they still got it going on, man, they got a strong back, you know what I'm saying? They can take a couple shots, you know. Hey, y'all let your boy. Hey, y'all let your boy, you know.
Hey,
You know,
real,
my booking number is my personal number, so hit me up. You know, I'm telling you, hey, it is what it is.
That's real talk.
Hey, let me hush, man. Look, y'all gonna get me in trouble, man. Y'all let me say too much.
Let's get shout out Deion Foster, shout out Tina. Yo, let's get off in the cougar before somebody get in trouble.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Breeze, aka Mr Do2much. And I'm here to let y'all know that I love me a cougar too. And if I can't find me one this year, I'm gonna go ahead and set me a cougar trap. No, I ain't
Make sure
I got the fox lady a silver soul here, and I'm gonna chase her all through the song. Listen up, y'all. I met this lady. She was a little bit older. She whipped that thing on me. She said age ain't nothing but a number. She said take your time, and do it right. She a lady in the daytime, but sure enough she a freak at night. She's a certified woman. Certified free. She made me feel like a little boy, the way she whips that thing on me. I see you dragging that whack. Well, I know how to tote it. You can't do too much, cause boy, you know you gotta slow roll it. The older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That turtle done snapped on me, and it won't turn me loose. This cougar trap. Hey, I'm about to make that turtle snap. Ooh, baby, I'm about to make you feel young, baby. When I'm hitting it from the back, I'm about to set this cougar trap. I'm about to make that turtle snap. Ooh, baby, girl, that ain't no kitty cat.
Hello, sweetie. Girl, this young buck got it going on. He's all the man a woman would ever need. Girl, I thought I was the foxy lady, but I'll be whatever he wanna call me.
My girl Jennifer
This
White.
fox will be a panther.
Yeah, she been on here.
Or a cougar. Girl, I'm hooked in his trap. Girl, he cut my grass, he fixed my car, he remodeled my house, and I can't wait for him to work on this body. Girl, he is a keeper. Listen, I got them nookie pies in the oven, and that juice is on chill. And he has really made me want to do something for him. I'll call you back later. The younger the buck, the stronger the juice. You know that fox gonna whoop that nookie on you. You set a trap. Now what you gonna do? But what you didn't know, this fox done caught you too.
I'm about to set this cougar trap. Hey, I'm about to make I'm about to make that turn. Ooh, baby. Girl, that ain't no kitty cat. Yeah, yeah. The older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That turtle done snapped on me, and it won't turn me loose. Y'all, I can't help myself. I gotta give it a try. Cause this young bug, he wanna eat that nookie pie. I'm about to set this cougar trap. Hey, I'm about to make that turtle snap. I'm about to make you feel younger, baby. When I'm hitting it from the back, I'm about to set this cougar trap. I'm about to make that turtle snap. Ooh, baby. Girl, that ain't no kitty cat. Yeah, I'm about to set that cougar trap. If you 50, cougar trap. If you 60, cougar trap. If you 70, cougar trap. If you 80, cougar trap. If you a mama, cougar trap. If you a auntie, cougar trap. If you a sister, cougar trap. If you a granny, set this cougar trap.
I'm gonna beat you to it. Run it back.
What's up, y'all?
Run it back.
Run it back, baby.
Run it back. Run it back.
And I'm here to let y'all know that I love me a cougar.
That turtle will snap back on it.
And if I can't find me one this year, I'm gonna go ahead and set me a cougar trap. No, I ain't come by myself. I got the fox lady, a southern soul here, and I'm gonna chase her all through this song. Listen up. Y'all, I met this lady. She was a little bit older. She whipped that thing on me. She said age ain't nothing but a number. She said take your time and do it right. She a lady in the daytime, but sure enough she a freak at night. She's a certified woman and a certified freak. She made me feel like a little boy, the way she whipped that thing on me. I see you dragging that wagon. Well, I know how to tote it. You can't do too much, cause boy, you know you gotta slow roll it. The older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That turtle done snapped on me, and it won't turn me loose. Y'all, I can't help myself. I gotta give it a try. Cause this young bug, he wanna eat that nookie pie. I'm about to set this cougar trap. Hey, I'm about to make that turtle snap. Ooh, baby. I'm about to make you feel younger, baby. When I'm hitting it from the back, I'm about to set this cougar trap. I'm about to make that turtle snap. Ooh, baby. Girl, that ain't no kitty cat.
Hello, sweetie. Girl, this young buck got it going on. He's all the man a woman would ever need. Girl, I thought I was the foxy lady, but I'll be whatever he wanna call me. This fox will be a panther, bobcat, or a cougar. Girl, I'm hooked in his trap. Girl, he cut my grass, he fixed my car, he remodeled my house, and I can't wait for him to work on this body. Girl, he is a keeper. Listen, I got them nookie pies in the oven, and that juice is on chill, and he has really made me want to do something for him. I'll call you back later. The younger the bug, the stronger the juice. You know that fox gonna whoop that nookie on you. You set a trap. Now what you gonna do? But what you didn't know, this fox done caught you too.
I'm about to set this cougar trap. Hey, I'm about to make that turtle snap. Ooh, baby. I'm about to make you feel younger, baby. When I'm hitting it from the back, I'm about to set this cougar trap. I'm about to make that turtle snap. Ooh, baby. Girl, that ain't no kitty cat. Yeah, yeah. The older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That turtle done snapped on me, and it won't turn me loose. Y'all, I can't help myself. I gotta give it a try. Cause this young bug, he wanna eat that nookie pie.
Man, I got to tell this story. I got to tell the story. How do you know that you got involved with your cougar? If you got a cougar, one of the signs it was for me back in the day growing up. Two things. There was a bottle of clear water on the nightstand on one side, and on the side of that water was some Bengay. So when she takes her lips out, put it in. When you take her teeth out, she puts it in the jar of water. And then she rub that Bengay down like lotion. Then she ready. That's that cougar.
Gotta crank that thing up. Gotta get it red. Gotta lubricate that thing.
You gotta get it ready.
Yes, sir.
Oh
man, listen. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know what it is about the nookie pie and that turtle bite from that nookie pie, but it's a monster out there in the great state of Mississippi.
The great state of Mississippi.
That's where you say it when you from the SIP, the great state of Mississippi.
Hey, wait a minute. So you say Mississippi is the Mount Rushmore Cougars?
Mount Rushmore Cougars. They got them, them snappers, them snappers out there, boy, they'll snap on your ass. Shoot. What?
In the great state of Mississippi.
Great state of Mississippi, them snappers, they don't play around.
Hey, Mr. Do Much, man. I want to thank you for coming on. Because we coming to the end, man. And this has been a fantastic show. And I want to thank you, you know what I mean, for the great music, you know what I mean, and doing your thing. And appreciate you coming through. You know, it is, man, I ain't laughed that hard in a minute.
Yeah. Hey, something serious now.
It's something serious. Dion Falls, how you doing, sweetheart? Hey, when you stick around in the back, I got a story to tell you about old boy over here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, big bro, big bro, and you know what I mean. But big bro, you know what time it is. Don't look crazy.
One, two. All right, everybody. Oh man, so you throw me off. All right, everybody. We'd like to thank you for coming in to Real 360 to all our fans, followers, and subscribers. We thank you for supporting us each and every day the righteous way. We would like to thank our special guest, Breeze, Mr. Too Damn Much in the building. My brother, listen, man. For me to say this right now, I mean it. You ain't got a home away from home. You got a home right here on Real 360, fam. And anytime if you got something going on and you want to come on back to the show, man, just let us know. Get in touch with y'all, and it's on and popping. All right. We gonna make sure, ladies and gentlemen, I already put it up on the board, but you can also hear these great songs already on Real 360 radio streaming on Live 365. And a portion of this video also will be aired on Live 365 at 82.3 PUSO, PUSO 82.3 FM out in Ohio, also streaming on Live 365, y'all. So let's get up and support. We got young artists in the making. He's a legend, upcoming legend. He wants to be remembered like the infamous Johnny Taylor. So we gonna make it happen right here. Let's go. You're gonna remember that name, Mr. Too Damn Much.
Yes, sir.
That's it, baby. All right. Let me see.
That's it.
You got anybody tomorrow coming up?
Don't ask me about tomorrow. Yeah, we got tomorrow, but tomorrow's tomorrow. I can't stop. I can't think
Yeah. All right, y'all. On that note, we out of here like last year. Peace and blessing to Allah, Almighty 5% Nation, the God's nurse, man. I'm DJ K-Wise. That's my co-host with the most, Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. We'll see you when we see you, y'all.